green flag in the air. Here we go. 12 laps. Pure stock. Getting ready to come at you as we go around and around. Garrett Cherry out early in that C4 machine as we got one side by side. We are bouncing and piling up. Going over there. Yellow is out. Got him going sideways in a dog pile over in turn number 3 and 4. Bringing out our old dreaded yellow one more time. Garrett Cherry bringing him off into turn number 3, going past the white line, looking for that green flag. It's in the air, and we are green flag racing. Cody Wade on the inside. Michael Copeland making his way on the outside. Got him 3 wide, going off into turn 3. Hold on. Will this make it? Will this fit? Yeah. Looks like that Cody Wade is an early leader. Mike Copeland on the outside as they split the 4C of Garrett Cherry. Now they are racing side by side. Drag race down the back straightaway coming out of 4. Who is there going to be right here? Whoa, we got our Cody Wade doing a good job of bumping and grinding as his hood comes up. He stays in the gas, and we are up and running as we got our 96 machine parked in the no parking zone one more time. After the second caution, your day is over. We're past that yellow line. He can start anytime, and he fires it off. We are back green flag racing. Travis Hundall in the 444 making his way up, and he goes into that 4th spot, the transfer spot. Now we are 3 wide, fighting for that 2nd and 3rd spot. Michael Copeland bringing his 45 machine through the mud pit. Hundall coming into that 2nd spot. Everybody's still chasing Cody Wade. Travis Varsendale in the 66 and the 43 machine of Keith Lee as we got one sideways out of turn number 2. Bring our yellow out one more time. Hey guys, we are going green flag up in the air. We are back racing. Mason Smith now up in the transfer spot in that number 4 car. As the C4 of Garrett Cherry started on the pole, having some problems with that car as he falls way back. Out of turn 4, 4 more laps to go. Travis Hundall in the 444X starting to spread that out as that's his lead with 3 laps to go. Tyler Varsendale in the 2nd spot being challenged by the 43 of Keith Lee. And right now in the last transfer spot, we got 2 to go. Here's the number 4S of Mason Smith. White flag is out one more time around. Fighting for that 2nd spot. Tyler Vansendale takes over that 2nd spot as he will go to the main dance. So it looks like 105 Speedway. We go past the line. We are green flag in the air. Everybody's fighting for that top 4 spot. Charlie Riley in the number 3, hanging on to that second spot. The 1 star looks like that is Jacob Martin. The 53 in the transfer spot as we speed, Edward Oaks. Everybody's still chasing Daniel Seals in the 193 machine. Daniel Seals, he's registered as the number 29. He's got the 193 on his car. So he comes under the flag stand one more time. Jacob Martin down low in the 1 star on the high side, the number 3 of Charlie Riley. And Edward Oaks right now in that transfer spot in the number 53 machine. Larry Fincher, whoa, we got them all backed up, crashed up, yellow, 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 as we got them sideways right here. Edward Oaks looked like you have to go too. Daniel Seals out to an early lead. Matthew Cassell outside of him. Now coming up to that transfer spot, the H-15 of Joseph Pontan, as he is our transfer spot as we talk about it. Everybody's still chasing with 5 laps left. Daniel Seals in the number 193. Michael Cassell holding on to that second spot. Larry Fincher and Joseph Pontin. Three more laps to go, 3 more times around. Daniel Seals, Matthew Cassell, the 81 of Larry Fincher, and Joseph Pontin. Two to go, 2 more times around. Daniel Seals starting to spread it out. Matthew Cassell holding in that second spot. Checkered flag in the air. There are your top 4. That goes to the big dance. Daniel Seals. And we can tell the rest of them as we go green flag in the air. Out in front, the number $4 sign, that's Caleb Sellier as he's leading the pack. Dean Hollier behind him. We got our 45 machine going around and around. That's Joe Butler Sr. as we go yellow, yellow, yellow. Joe Butler Sr. in the number 45, Cleveland, Texas. Here we are back, 10 laps to go. Got them all bumping and grinding on the back straightaway. Yellow comes out as we got them into the wall, into each other. The orange cone fired off anytime. We are back, green flag in the air. Jaden Pena threading the needle as he goes to that second spot. Marcus Black on the outside. Sonny Weibel still trying to hold on. Looks like Marcus Black got a little trouble with that 75-1. That puts Mike Wallen right now into that fourth spot with 9 to go. It's still Selye, Pena, Weibel, and Walling as we speak. Marcus Black trying to get that 7.51 machine back up in the top 4. Stretching them out left to right. Caleb Selye and Jaden Pena out in front. Our fight is for that third and fourth spot. The transfer spot between Mike Wallen and Marcus Black. Joe Butler still trying to get up in the mix, see if he can get in that fourth spot. It's still Selye, Pena, Weibel, and Walling with 5 to go. Marcus Black trying to get up on the high side, see if he can get that 751 machine to bite up high. Going back down to the bottom as we got 4 to go. Underneath out of turn 3, 3 more to go. Caleb Selye, Jaden Pena, Sonny Weibel, and Mike Wallen, your top 4 with coming out of the stand, coming out of the flag stand. 2 white flags, 2 flags, 2 more to go. White flag is out. One more time around. Can we hang on? Our fight is for that 4th spot, the transfer spot between Mike Wallen and Marcus Black. Marcus Black down low. Drag race down the back straight away for that transfer spot. As we go past the checkered flag, it looks like Marcus Black's going to be that transfer spot in that 751 machine. He's edging that line anytime. Fire him off, fire him off. Here we go. Out to a big jump, Brandon Hood in that 1B. That is Sky Score in the number 1 up there in the mix, the 272. Robert Bartlett making his way up to that 2nd spot. Got one going around in the dust over here, the number 9 machine of Johnny Anderson. Yellow is out. One more time for that green flag. There it is. And we are back. Green flag in the air. Tim Height, as we stay green, he goes around and around. We stay green as we go around and around. The number 9 car gets back on there. He is a lap down. Brandon Hood out in the lead, still the number 72 of Richard Warren, and the 272 machine running in that 3rd spot, Robert Bartlett. Tim Heights going around and around as he goes down and out. Coming back on the track, and we are back staying green one more time. In and out. Here comes the 5 going around and around. We got everybody doing a little boogity round and round. Brandon Hood dodging everybody as we got 4 laps to go. Brandon Hood, Richard Warren, and Robert Bartlett still running 1, 2, 3. Joe Garza from Bryan still in the mix in that number 2 machine as we come under the flag stand with 2 to go. 2 more circles around. Richard Mills getting past some of the lap traffic here as he's gone to that transfer spot. White flag is out. We got one more time around. Mercy, mercy. Checkered flag is out. Finally, we got us the top 1. Brandon Hood, Ricky Warren, Robert Bartlett, the number 2 of Joe Garcia, Danny Sorsa, and Richard Mills unofficially are the top 8 that's going. So right here. Oh, we're going to get a bump in the ground. We go up high in those marbles. C.J. Howe from Boyce, Louisiana, out to an early lead as we lead lap number 1. It's still Howe. Coming behind him, the 29 machine of Michael Brown. Little puff of smoke coming out of here, the number 20 machine of Colt Beavers running in that 3rd spot. The 21T of Curtis Towarski in that 4th position. Nathan Oakes is the one outside the line. He is the number 5 car as we are racing right now. Got the number 9 machine going around and around. That's Rodney Towarski up there in turn number 4. That will bring out our yellow one time. Green flag out. Here we go. C.J. Howe still out in front. Cole Beaver in that 2nd spot. The 29 machine of Michael Brown. Underneath the flag stand, we got 10 more to go. Curtis Towarski out there trying to take over that 5th spot away from the 21 of Nathan Oakes. Meanwhile, everybody's chasing C.J. Howe from Boyce, Louisiana. Little smoke coming out of Howe's car. Colt Beavers all over his back door. Underneath the flag stand, 7 to go. It's still Howe. Beaver running 1 and 2. Curtis Towarski in that 21 team making his presence known as he's in that 4th spot, knocking on Brown's back door. Yeah, we got the 27T of Curtis Towarski. Get him a black flag, shaking him as we got yellow, yellow, yellow. Always happening. Factory stock, green flag. We are back going with 6 more to go. Making a way down the back straightaway, C.J. Howe, Colt Beavers hanging there from Cold Springs, Texas. A lot of them bunching up right here in the back of here. Hang on to what you got because we are bumping and grinding. You start with a white car, you end up with a black car. Nathan Oakes getting all sideways as he goes from the top 5 to the caboose to the last. C.J. Howe, Colt Beavers, still running 1 and 2. The 21T of Ricky Tubbs hanging on to that 3rd spot. The 27T of Curtis Jaworski. And here comes Michael Downing rounding off your top 5 in the 47 as we got yellow, yellow, yellow one more time. Our lucky time, and we are back. Green flag in the air. 3 laps to go. Nose to tail, follow me around. We got 2 laps to go. C.J. Howe. Robert Jessup in that 24 machine just outside your top 5. Right now, Michael Downing is your top 5 guy to transfer as we got the white flag. We got one more time around. Coming into 3 out of 4, looking for that checkered flag on the stick. Here comes your winner, C.J. Howe, Colt Beavers. And it looks like Michael Downing will be your 5th guy to transfer to the big dance. Unofficially, we are back green flag racing. Oh, got a handful coming out. Richard Tubbs in that 34 looking pretty good as we speak. The 18, James Chaney, hanging on to the lead. Drayton Graham in that 4th spot, the 66 machine. And Clayton Stein in the number 21S. Early as we got 12 more laps to go. Keeping them up, keeping them right. Acting good. Everybody's chasing the 18X of James Chaney from Iowa, Louisiana. The 34 machine, Richard Tubbs behind him. A lot of bumping and grinding in the back right here. Drayton Graham on the outside in the 66, the 44 machine of Dalton Smith hanging on to that top 4, a race for that 5th spot between Craig Pursley and the 129. Nose to tail under the flag stand with 8 laps to go. Whoa, back down, back down, back down, break them down. Easy, easy. Got one on the back straightaway. Terry Hobson in the 01. Up anytime, and we are fired up with a green flag flying. Drayton Graham doing a good job as he comes out in that second spot. The outside lane. Well, we got them all tied up in the back over here. We're going to stay green, though. We have pushed them around. We got them up against the wall. The 21S. We stay green as we speak right here. Clayton Stein in the 21 and Jaden Pena fighting for that spot as we go up against the wall here. Greg Pursley coming from the last spot. He is now our transfer person in that 56 machine. A new leader in the house, the number 66 from Cleveland, Drayton Graham. One of our young guns out here, Daniel Seals in that second spot. James Chainley, and here comes Craig Pursley in the 56 as he has made his way from the back of the pack, fighting for that third spot as we got 3 more to go. Craig Pursley drag racing down the back straightaway. Our friend from Louisiana. Well, we got him up on the back. We got a bumper coming off the 18, the 34, all on the back doors. We got debris coming off right here. Yellow, yellow, yellow. To go. We got 2 more times around. Underneath the flag stand, white flag is out. Pick out the top 5 that you like. It looks like Drayton Graham is going to be up at the front of this pack, along with Daniel Seals. Greg Pursley, the 77 machine of Jaden Pena, and unofficially, it looks like the 44D of Dawson Smith. Green flag, we are back racing right here. Out to an early lead. Randy Ward in the number 1. Randy Ward bringing him out of turn number 4 underneath the flag stand.
Half of them out though.
All right, thank you. Randy Ward still leading the parade. The 113 of Riley Board. Greg Board, my bad, in that second spot. The UIL making his way up, Michael Burton. And the number 30 of Sean O'Neill. Underneath the flag stand, Randy Ward leading the parade. The 113 of Greg Board trying to reel him in. Got one going around the back way right here that will bring our yellow. That looks like the number 4 machine. Got going the wrong way on a one-way street. To finish this up, green flag in the air. Here we go, green flag racing. Lee Prater trying to get up there in the mix in that number 0. The UIL of Mike Burton in that second spot. Greg Board, the 113. Oh, as he gets around and gets Lee Prater and they get hung up. We are bumping and grinding. Oh, mercy, we got us all dog pile right here. more time, and green flag's in the air. Lee Prater in that 0 might have had some damage to his cars. All of a sudden, he's falling way back. Randy Ward. Mike Burton still out in front. Here comes the number 25X of Brian O'Neill, fighting and taking over that second spot. Mike Burton falling back, fighting back with the UIL as he takes over the second spot one more time. Randy Ward out in front as he's on a Sunday afternoon drive. Everybody's fighting for that second spot. Michael Burton. And Brian O'Neill. Randy Ward still out in front as he's starting to pull it going down the back straightaway. Randy Ward from Tyler, Texas. Here comes the UIL, Michael Burton, as he starts to reel him in. Lee Prater having some problems with that number 0 car as he takes it up high. He's just trying to make some laps right now. He might have had some damage when they did a spin around on him. There goes the number 8 to the infield, Todd Daniels. As we are getting a race for that first place, 20 laps left. Here comes the UIL down low. Michael Burton as we drag race down the back straightaway. Michael Burton drives it in there hard and heavy. Randy Ward trying to do a rollover. We got us a new leader, the UIL of Michael Burton. Michael Burton from right here in Cleveland, Texas, is your new leader as we got 18 laps to go. It's Burton, Ward, and the 25 machine of O'Neill. Greg Board in the 113 starting to make his way back up to the front of the pack as he is fighting for that third spot. It's still Michael Burton in the UIL, still leading this lap. Randy Ward. Here comes the 113 of Greg Board. Coming up on some lap traffic. Got 14 more laps to go. Michael Burton out in front. Randy Ward behind him. The 113 of Greg Board starting to move his way up as he's fighting for Randy Ward for that second spot. Lap traffic starting to come into play. Michael Burton getting past the number 3 machine of Dorothy Buford. Oh, the UIL goes around and around. That will bring out a caution, I believe, as we come right here. Oh, our leader, all of a sudden, the back in the parade. Green flag, here we go. Randy Ward did not start for whatever reason. That gives the 25. Once you get to that second cone, then we throw the flag. Everybody can go. Brian O'Neill in the 25. out in the lead. So it's O'Neill, Ward, and Board running 1, 2, 3. O'Neill up high. That gives them a chance to tighten it up as we got 11 laps left. Randy Ward knocking on the back door. The 25, he drifts up at the top one more time. That gives Randy Ward in the number 1 a chance to take over the lead. Here comes Greg Board down low as he takes over that second spot. Brian O'Neill having a little problems handling that 25 machine. Underneath the flag stand one more time, the 113 of Greg Board goes from the front to the back. We got them all spinning around, synchronized spinning over in turn 1 and 2. Here we go one more time, around and around. Back to the Outlaw Mini feature right here at the Halloween Havoc. Sean O'Neill in that 30 trying to make his way up as he takes over that third spot. Underneath the flag stand, 7 more to go. It's still Greg Board, Randy Ward, and Sean O'Neill. UIL, Michael Burton trying to make his way up as he is in that 4th spot. Going around and around the tires. Back on the track, and here we go. He's lost 1 or 2 positions. Meanwhile, the 113 of Greg Board picking him up and putting him down. Greg Board coming out with 5 laps to go, 5 more times around. Randy Ward trying to reel him in that 3rd spot. Sean O'Neill now as we start to spread them out left to right. Greg Board under the flag stand one more time as our field starts to spread out. It's still Board, Ward, and O'Neill. Three more to go. Greg Board, Randy Ward. Greg Board coming out of turn number 4. 2 more laps, 2 more times around. White flag is out one more time around. Greg Board. Out of turn 4, there is your champion, there is your winner in the 113, Greg Board. Right here in the 113, Greg Board. There's some of your piston right there. Right here, congratulations, Greg. Good run right here. You went to the front, you started on the pole, you got a caution, you went to the back, you was always in between, you fought your way back, you get the checkered flag. Who do we win? Who do we thank for this thing?
Bradley McClellan for selling me that ride. Man, looking for sponsors. I'm sponsoring myself with this ride, so I'm doing it on deputy salary, so you know. Hey. But thank you to all the fans that came. We really, really, really appreciate y'all. Thank God for letting us race and the track for putting this on.
Greg Boyd, he is your champion right here in the Outlaw Minis. Good race. Here going pure stock racing. Oh, got him up here. Whoa, got one going around there here. They're going to go side to side. We bring out a caution right here early. Light them up, we can go. Green flag flying, and here we go. Pure stock racing. Getting crowded up at the front of this pack right here. Hal, Martin, Tucker, Big Bertha coming in there off Kenny Berry. Rodney Howe in the number 3, coming back up and starting it again. Here comes Mike Martin as he gets a little loose here. Whoa, we got him bumping right here. Calvin Tucker. As we are going green, green, green. Going yellow flag out in here. As the number 3 of Rodney Howe gets the time, and he does, and we are back with green flag flying. Mike Martin, JT Garland, Kenny Berry up at the front of this pack, 1, 2, 3. JT Garland taking over that second spot as we got some dust flying coming out of turn 4. Got one turned off into the infield. Little smoke coming from him. Time, here we go. Packing them, stacking them off into turn number 1 and 2 as we come back out. Mike Martin on the outside, JT Garland. Here comes the old Kenny Berry in the old Big Bertha. The 444 to the inside of Leighton Hundal. We are backing and stacking in the back of this pack right here as we got them turned around the wrong way right here. That's the 14 machine. Two, 3. Mike Martin coming out of 4, leading this lap as we got 25 more to go. JT Garland trying to get off in the mix with him as we got a bang and a gong back here of the C4 of Garrett Cherry. It looks like Nathan Renfro's 911 has given up. He is bringing it to the infield. Got him banging and gonging at the back of this pack right here. As our leaders start to come around with some lap traffic one more time over in turn 1 and 2. We got cars going the wrong way. As we are back, green flag in the air. Mike Martin. Here comes Calvin Tucker on the outside, fighting for that second spot. Side by side. Kenny Berry hanging on to that second spot, everything old Big Bertha will give him. Meanwhile, Mike Martin starting to spread it out. Calvin Tucker still on the high side. Sonny Weibel, whoa, as Hundell goes up high, gets control back as he comes back down into the mix. Travis Hundell is one of the last 444 cars standing. Mike Martin starting to spread his lead as we got 3 wide coming out of turn number 4. Kenny Berry's doing everything he can to hold on and take that second spot. Mike Martin coming out of turn 4 under the flag stand, still leading the pack. Kenny Berry holding on to that second spot. Calvin Tucker and Sonny Weibel. Under the flag stand, 17 more circles to go. Mike Martin, Kenny Berry, Calvin Tucker, Sonny Weibel. Still Mike Martin under the flag stand. Big Bertha in the 01. As he's starting to try to reel him in. Berry starting to spread out his second place lead from Calvin Tucker. "15 more laps to go. It's Martin, Berry, Tucker, Weibel, and Colt Beavers getting off in the mix in the double nickel. Got one coming through the infield as we stay green, green, green. Mike Martin coming up on some lap traffic with lucky 13 more to go. "12 more. It's Martin, Berry, running 1 and 2. Kenny Berry all over the back bumper of that yellow number 5 star. Almost becoming a 2-car race as we bob through some lap traffic. Yellow comes out on the high side. Turn 3 out of turn 4, green flag one more time. Hey, hey, hey. Calvin Tucker going down low as he gets past Kenny Berry. Kenny Berry fighting back as they both of them on the back bumper of Mike Martin. Kenny Berry comes under the flag stand in that second spot with 10 more to go. Got him spinning around down here. That will bring out our caution one more time. Brian Jenkins in the 04. Part of that mix is he to the back of the pack as we go green flag in the air. 10 more times around. Mike Martin, Kenny Berry. Nose to tail. Mike Martin starts to pull a little bit down the back straightaway. Kenny Berry trying to reel him back in. Calvin Tucker behind him. Colt Beavers gets a little nudge from the 43 machine. Keith Lee. It's still Mike Martin underneath the flag stand. Started outside on the pole. Trying to take that number 5 star to the winner's circle. Kenny Berry hanging on to that second spot. Calvin Tucker sounds like he's trying to save a little bit of motor A little bit of tires for that last 5 run. Colt Beavers, he's not saving nothing. He's all over the back of Calvin Tucker as we got 2 around here one more time. That's the 4 car again. Turn number 3, out of turn 4, green flag one more time. We are back, green flag racing. Mike Martin down the back straightaway. Kenny Berry knocking on that back door. It looks like Kenny can pull him through the turns, and Mike Martin pulls him down the straightaways. Yeah, Mike Martin starting to spread it out. Kenny Berry hanging on to that second spot. Calvin Tucker still in the third, and the double nickel of Colt Beavers. Around and out your 4. Here comes everybody fighting for that 5th spot. 5 more laps down the back straightaway one more time. Here comes a 43, a lot of smoke coming out from him as he starts to try to get that 43 machine into the infield. We stay green, green, green. Mike Martin, Kenny Berry, out of the smoke. Here comes Colt Beavers trying for that 3rd spot. Mike Martin trying to bring it to the house as he goes under the flag stand with 2 to go, 2 more times around. Mike Martin, Kenny Berry, Colt Beavers still running 1, 2, 3 under the flag stand with a white flag out. Mike Martin trying to got him go, whoa, 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 yellow, 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 yellow. Mason Smith, Kenny Berry in that 2nd spot, Colt Beavers, Calvin Tucker, and unofficially Travis Hundall in that top 5. But your winner, Mike Martin right here, lighting them up. Getting out of the car right here, Mike Martin, your winner. That's what I'm talking about, Mikey Martin. Yeah. Mike, come up here, bud. Come up here first. You went really, really fast, man. Tell you what, heck of a run right here. Got up there, you had some people knocking on your back door. Kenny Berry, he was all on the turns. It seemed like he got you. But after that, you got him down the straightaway. You get the checkered flag. Who do we thank for this thing?
I got to thank Mike Copeland, man. He's been a long ride. Most of all, we got to thank you guys, giving up your Sundays, man. This is fucking cool. All right, thank y'all.
That's all he's got to say about that. Mike Martin, your winner. Green flag limited modifieds 30 laps at the Halloween Haggard. Howard Willis, John O. Whittington up on the front. It'd be a good race right here. Tracy Dinsby, the number 87, Craig Oates. We got 4 fast cars. Justin Collins said we got a pile down in 1 and 2. That 3 and 4, that one right here, Willis says, hey, here we go, do a little brake check, and we are off and going. It's Willis, John O. Whittington, and Tracy Dinsby Sr. Under the flag stand, we got yellow up at the top of the pack. Joseph Pontan in the pedal. Here we go. Under the flag stand one more time. It's Willis, Whittington, and Dinsby running 1, 2, 3. Howard Willis hugging the bottom, making it hard to pass down there. John O. Whittington as they start to break away from the pile somewhat. Tracy Dinsby, whoa, we got them backed up right here as Freeman kind of backs up, slides around, piles them up, but we keep on going. Green flag still in the air. Still Willis, Whittington, and Dinsby. We keep going. 69 got up, got around. As we stay green, green, green. It's still Howard Willis, John O. Whittington, and Tracy Dinsby, Justin Collins, and the 91 machine of Mickey Steele. Howard Willis, John O. Whittington, and Tracy Dinsby starts to spread their 3 out away from the pack. Howard Willis still leading the pack with 20 to go, 20 more times down, 1/3 of the way home. Willis, John O. Whittington, and Tracy Dinsby. Spreading this track out left to right. Starting to try to catch up with some of the lap traffic. Howard Willis in the 23. John O. Whittington in the 5W and the 15 of Tracy Dinsby. As we go green flag in the air one more time. Limited modified racing. Tracy Dinsby getting a good pile. Whoa, we got a dog pile back here now. Oh, mercy. That looks like John O. Whittington might be off in that mix right here. As we came around and we got 4 cars in a pile over here.
Turn 4, we are back underway in the Sport Mods here at the Halloween Havoc. Whittington's going to look about a half a lane off the bottom in turns 1 and 2, trying to find something there, different groove. Takes the higher angle down into turns 1 and 2, tries to peek the nose right into the inside corner panel, has to wait on the car a little bit, but here comes the $4 sign of Caleb Cellier. Cellier going to peek down to the inside of the Tracy Dinsby Sr. 15 machine, but here comes Dinsby in the 15. Off the pace a little bit. We have one atop of turn number 1 and 2. Going to wait for him to go down into the infield, and we'll see if he will clear. Whittington to the top shelf. Always good racing between Whittington and Dinsby Sr. Longtime friends and competitors, but here comes Richmond, Texas. Caleb Sellier in the $4 sign. Sellier looking down into the bottom groove of the racing surface, has Whittington pinned up on the outside groove right now. The bottom line is going to be preferred here around the quarter-mile high banks at 105 Speedway. Trying something a little different this time. In turns number 3 and 4 was the 5W Whittington, a little bit higher than the middle groove. But right now, trying to vie his way back up into contentions is the H15 of Joseph Ponton Jr. Jr. got sent back to the field early on in this one and has now raced his way back just outside of the top 5, sitting in 8th right now with a 3-car battle between he, Bubba Gates, and the old 148 machine of Garrett Gregory. Garrett Gregory's hailing out of Tomball, Texas, looking to the outside groove of that 16 of Bubba Gates. Gates with a little bit of a nose wing action going on to that front sport mod with the hood peeling up. Here comes Gregory to the inside. Gregory's going to get the whole shot out of turn 2 down the back chute. Spotting advantage will be that 148 of Garrett Gregory as we now begin to click our way into lap number 19. One X of Jaden Pena out of Humble, Texas, looking to the outside groove here with the Ponton Jr. battle. Ponton Jr. to the bottom of Bubba Gates. Not going to be enough on the outside as he has to wait on the car just a minute. As this is the main battle on the racing surface right now as we are 3 wide here back in the 7th position. Ponton Jr. to the inside. In the middle is going to be Gates outside. Will the groove work for him? That it will. Jaden Pinion, the 1X, is going to take up another spot. Has his eyes set and crosshairs marked for the H15 of Joseph Ponton Jr. As we check back on our race leaders, battle for the second spot, shaping up right now with Tracy Denby Sr. with his hands full of the $4 sign, and we've got a caution out on the Speedway. Not sure what the issue is right now, waiting to hear from track officials. Here at 105 Motor Speedway, will he visit it once again here tonight as we are back underway to finish out your limited modified A main for night 2 of the Halloween Havoc. 30 laps is the slated distance as we've got ourselves 23 in the books, coming around to 24. Battle shaping up right now. Jono Whittington working to the outside of the 4th place position, trying to get himself back into the top 3. Got caught up in a caution earlier with a 38 machine, sending him around. Justin Collins went to the back on that one. And ever since then, that 5W on a Vidor, Texas, has not had the same drive that he had earlier in the event. Not many drivers straying from the bottom groove of the racing surface, sticking that left front right around the hub, but up to the outside, only a few. 5W1X, 44 to name. Really the only 3 of 4. 193 of Seals is up there as well, but one to chat about though. The 1X of Jaden Pena out of Humble, Texas, started P16, that's right, outside of 8th row, and is now looking at a good spot outside the top 5. Trying to battle back again with the H15 of Joseph Ponton Jr. Around goes Caleb Sellier in turns 1 and 2.
Green flag one more time. We are green flag racing. John O. Whittington on the outside, Dinsby on the inside. Dinsby blocks him off as we got in that second spot. Howard Willis still out front with 2 to go. 2 more times around. Here comes Dinsby as we drag race down, leaning on each other. Tracy Dinsby leaning on Howard Willis. Howard Willis leaning back. We got us a drag race down the back straightaway. Howard Willis, Tracy Dinsby running 1-2. Underneath the flag stand, the white flag. Tracy Dinsby Sr. leaning on him right here as we go down the back straightaway. The 15 of Tracy Dinsby Sr. under the flag stand. There's your checkered flag. There's your winner, Tracy Dinsby Jr. Here comes Tracy Dinsby Sr. as he gets that checkered as junior. It says senior on here, but I see him as junior. I've been calling you Tracy Sr. all night. I know you're not as pretty as him, but we got a heck of a run right here. Good job. Waited till the last minute. You and Howard side by side, swapping a little bit. After it's all over, you get the checkered flag. Who all do we thank for this thing?
Man, we got to thank Big Wheel over here. He owns this car, lets me get to have all the fun. And my dad, he worked his butt off tonight. And, man, that was a heck of a race. He just slipped up one little bit, and that's all I needed.
Right here, your winner, the Halloween Havoc, Tracy Senior, Junior. Tracy. Our lights turned off. Hang on to what you got. We're going off into turn number 3. We are getting ready to go 305 sprint car. Hey, 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 here we go, racing. Green flag in the air. Trey Smith out to another. Whoa, got one up on the wall over in the dust. Red, red, red. Got to run around here. Our lights turned off. We going down the back straightaway. We coming off into turn number 3, out of turn 4. Hold on to what you got. Hey, 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 hey! Here we go. Back 305 sprint car racing. Trey Smith out to an early lead. Townsend knocking on his back door. Here comes the 26 of Jacob Harris. Out of here, we still got Trey Smith, Townsend, as they break away from the pile. Harris hanging on to that 3rd spot. Trey Smith making his presence known as he comes out of turn 4, leading that lap right here. 23 more to go. Christopher Townsend, gets a little bit off into the gunch as he pulls a baby wheelie, and we keep on going. That gives Trey Smith a chance for him to go down low and hang on to his lead. Trey Smith, Christopher Townsend. These sprint cars getting down low, and that bottom right here is getting a little bit bumpy. Everybody's riding that cellar dweller down at the bottom of this track. Trey Smith coming out of turn 4, just about to catch up with some of the lap traffic right here. Townsend in that 2nd spot, the 26 machine of Jacob Harris. Rod Craddock in that number 7, holding on to that 4th spot, and the number 3 of Trey Smith just about to come up to some lap traffic in the form of the B51 machine. Christopher Townsend hanging on to that 2nd spot. Jacob Harris, got him spinning around over here in turn number 3 and 4 as we got him piled up right here. Did a wheelie and a complete turnaround. Single file, here we go one more time. They do not pass until they get to the cone under the flag stand. Trey Smith taking them down. Green flag in the air. Here we go back. 305 sprint car racing. Out of turn 2. Trey Smith getting a good bite, good run as he jumps about 7 car lengths of Christopher Townsend. Jacob Harris running in that 3rd spot, trying to make his move as he tries to take over that 2nd spot from Christopher Townsend. That gives Trey Smith a chance to dig a dog and get on out and make his lead as he gets a half a straightaway lead on the rest of the pack. Looks like Townsend having a little problem with that 6 car as he's starting to drop back. Jacob Harris taking over that second spot in the 3W of Willie Reed. It's still Trey Smith under the flag stand with 15 more to go. Yellow, yellow, yellow come out. Got one up in the top of turn number 3. That'll be Christopher Townsend, as he's had some problem with that 6 car. 1, 2, 3, push the pedal, here we go. Stirring up dust, blowing up dust. Jason Pena in the 77 out front. Jeremy Richardson behind him. Here comes Tim Boudreau and Howard Willis. Howard Willis, Tim Boudreau running for that second and third and fourth spot. Jeremy Richardson knocking on the back door as Jaden Pena comes under the flag stand leading lap number 29. Stirring up dust as we come around this track. Jason Pena still out in front. Jeremy Richardson. Howard Willis taking over that third spot in the 05 car. The 91R of Tim Boudreau. Here comes the number 1. The 1C. Getting a little tight up at the front of this pack. Richardson down low. As we got past, we got our yellow. Well, there's Trey coming up to hug somebody, do something, going to give a glove to my friend. There you go, buddy, right there. Good job. Now take your helmet off so I can talk to you.
My arms are burning.
Congratulations right here, Trey. Good job. Got you a checkered flag last night, and you got you one tonight. Heck of a deal right here. Old 12 car, nobody had anything for it. You was out there on your own rail. Got you a checkered flag. Who do we thank for this thing, man?
Yeah, I got to thank Tom H&R Air Condition, Title Houston Holdings, Advanced Enzyme Systems, Dixie Safe and Lock, Coastal HVAC Supply. If it wasn't for those guys, we really would not be here. I promise you. I can't even say. I mean, picture perfect weekend. One heat, one dash, one feature. The car I was just lucky when I got to drive it. Thanks.
Staying out of all that wrecking stuff that's going on. Your winner right here drives the number 12, Trey Smith. Congratulations, brother. Put up on you. Our lights turned off one more time. Trey Smith bringing them down into 3 one more time out of 4. Green flag, it went back. Green flag in the air. Trey Smith, Jacob Harris still running 1 and 2. Rod Craddock on the outside in that 7 in the 16 machine of Blake Backus. Out of your top 5, Kent Lewis Jr. as a 12 comes under the flag stand with 9 more times and 9 more circles. Trent Dixon just outside the top 5 in that 41 as that 13-year-old's hanging in there about in the middle of the pack. Stirring up some dust under the flag stand one more time with 7 to go. Trey Smith, Jacob Harris. Here comes Rod Craddock in the 16 of Blake Backus. Craddock and Backus putting on their own race inside the race as they race for that third and fourth spot under the flag stand. Rod Craddock into number 7 takes over that third spot as Trey Smith comes under the flag stand. 16 as Craddock goes up high. Backus comes down low. A good race for that third spot as Trey Smith comes under the flag stand one more time. Trey Smith down the back straightaway, got him a half a track on everybody else as he comes under the flag stand with 2 to go, 2 more times around. It's Trey Smith and the 26 of Jacob Harris. Under the flag stand, white flag is out one more time around. Trey Smith going past some lap traffic, down the back straight, making one more turn. Nobody's behind him, checkered flag in the air. There's your winner in the number 12, Trey Smith, followed by the 26 of Jacob Harris. And the fight for third spot, Black Backus and Rod Craddock. Saying, she done bought it. Hey, your credit card is maxed out, Michael, sorry. Going down the back straightaway off in the 3, 11 more laps around. We getting ready to start one more time. 3:05 sprint cars, green flag in the air. Hey, hey, hey! Trey Smith off into turn 1 and 2, getting that good bite. Got that number 12 car set up perfect tonight. Willie Reed all over the back bumper of Jake. Oh, as we drag around him, he goes around. And that will bring out our caution one more time. A lot of spinning around, people up in the catch net as we go off into turn number 3. Trey Smith says, follow me, guys. Green flags in the air. We are back. Green flag racing. Trey Smith, Jacob Harris still running 1 and 2. Rod Craddock coming on the outside. Cannot quite get up there with Willie Reed in that 3W. Under the flag stand, leading lap number 14, Trey Smith. As he starts to break away from the rest of the pile. Got him about 7 car lengths on second place, the 26 machine of Jacob Harris. Trey Smith, look good last night, looking good tonight. He's under the flag stand one more time. Out on a Sunday afternoon drive. Jacob having a little bump as this thing starts getting a little bit bumpier. Trey Smith finding all the smooth spots in that number 12 car. Trey Smith under the flag stand with 10 more to go. Jacob Harris behind him. Willie Reed. And now the 16 machine in his presence, Blake Backus. Yellow one more time. As we look like we got one stopped over in turn number 4, right in the entrance. One more time, here we go. Everybody's a cellar dweller down at the bottom of this pack. Pena down low, Hood behind him, Dylan Alasko and Howard Willis. Jason Pena coming out of 4, still riding at 77 as he goes under the flag stand with 2-2 left. 22 more laps left around. Pena starting to spread that lead out with the 77. Hood trying to reel him in. The 05 of Howard Willis bringing that car up to 3rd spot. Dylan Alasko in the 4th spot. And here comes Jesse McNorton rounding off your top 5 as we got one going around one more time over in turn number 2. Yella, 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 yella. As we are going back, green flag racing. Jason Pena, Brandon Hood still running 1 and 2. Dylan Alasko up here in the mix now in that 41 machine. Got a yella, yella, yella. As we were 4, here we come out of 4. Green flag is in the air. Here we go, street stock one more time. Here we go. Back street stock racing. Oh, mercy, mercy. Didn't even get started, and we got a dog pile over here. What in the world happened? 3 out of turn 4. Green flag in there. We are back street stock racing. Jeremy Richardson trying to get up in the mix. Here comes Brandon Hood down low in the 1C. As him and Howard Willis fighting for that 2nd, 3rd, and 4th spot. Dylan Alasko, as we got one turned around over in turn number 1 and 2. Bringing out our old yellow one more time. Or green flag one more time. Here we go. Yeah, we still got a time limit on here. It has been extended. Go green flag racing one more time. Hood taking that one car way up high. Something went wrong with it as he's costing down up against the wall. Something broke on it. We'll see if he takes it to the pits. Here. Pena Willis coming out of turn number 2. Dylan Alasko in the 41. Here comes Jesse McNorton on the high side in that 17. Getting back into the action. Jason Pena starting to spread that lead a little bit down the back straightaway. Howard Willis blocking everybody down low, doing a good job of holding on to that 2nd spot. Dylan Alasko sliding in beside him, will not stick. Howard Willis hangs on to that 2nd spot. Jason Pena still under the flag stand. 17 more circles, 17 more times around, followed by Willis, Alasko, and McNorton. Tim Boudreau in the 91, rounding off your top 5. Here comes Jeremy Richardson from the back of the pack, just outside trying to take over that 2nd spot. Oh, we're bumping and grinding one more time. as we got a little bit sideways. Tim Boudreaux had a little bit loose, and somebody tattooed his back in and finished him around. The street stock racing right here, 105 Speedway. Nose to tail coming out of turn number 2, Pena and Willis all over the back bumper, the 41 of Dylan Alasko. Alasko doing everything he can to get underneath the 05 of Howard Willis. Howard Willis getting mighty wide. Drag racing him down the back straightaway. We're side by side coming out of turn 4 for that second spot. Oh, Pena broke something right here, the whole rear end of Jason Pena, as we are breaking them down right here, crashing. Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. Turn 4. Green flag in the air one more time. Howard Willis, Dylan Alasko going off into turn 1 and 2. Alasko trying to drag race him down the back straightaway. Side by side off into turn number 3. It's Howard Willis and a new leader of Dylan Alasko. So we got 13 to go. Dylan Alasko, a new leader in the town. It's Alasko, Howard Willis. As they coming out, here comes Jesse McNorton running in that third spot. Alasko trying to bring it to the house in that 41. Off into turn 3. Here comes Jesse McNorton on the high side. Can he make it stick? Not quite, as he comes up on Howard Willis. Dylan Alasko in the 41, still up in front. Howard Willis hanging on to that second spot. Jesse McNorton in the 17M. As we got 10 more laps to go, 10 more times around. Tim Boudreaux in that 4th spot, and Jeff Whitehead just outside the top 5. McNorton trying one more time on the outside in that 17. He has got it down. Howard Willis shuts the door. McNorton up on the high side, Willis down low. As Dylan Alasko starts to spread it out. There goes Richard Mills in the 66. Richard Mills comes to a standstill as he brings that 66 to the infield. Here we go. Jesse McNorton on the high side, getting that 17. He's drag racing the 05 of Howard Willis. Everybody's chasing the 41 of Dylan Alasko as we come out of turn 4. White flag is out. We got one more time around. Jesse McNorton has one chance here to the left. White flag is out. Hold on to what you got as we coming out of turn 4. And your winner under the 41 machine, Dylan Alasko, Jesse McNorton, and Howard Willis. Good race right here in the street stock. Yeah. Alasko. Oh, see if he's got enough energy to get up here by me. I tell you what, I saw him in the pits. He said he's going to try, and guess what? He did try. Good job. Good job, Dylan, right here. I tell you what, you had a lot of competition up there. Howard Willis would not give you that bottom, and you just said, finally, you said, hey, I'm going past you. Here I go. You got the lead. Nobody had anything for you after that. Who all do we thank for this thing?
Man, first off, that was luck right there. Jason was gone. If he wouldn't have broke, he would have probably been here, but I'll take him. I need to thank my dad working real hard all week, getting the cars ready. Donnie Schubert, FCA Motorsports, DB Motorsports, Race on Texas, Doriso Construction. I'm excited. I ain't done this. And all the fans, I need to thank y'all for sticking around for this on a Sunday.
Dylan Alasko got him a big trophy, got him a big check. Congratulations, your winner in the street stock, the 41 of Dylan Alasko. Green flag, Mod Light Racing. Taylor Hunter out to an early lead in that 3. Willie Veeks trying to hold up with him. Whoa, got one going around right here. We'll bring out our caution. One more time. Steve says they look good, and we going green flag racing. Got them all piled around time. In the IMC Mod Light, we are back green flag racing. Yeah. Corey Babbitt in the 13, making his way all the way up to third spot. Dawson Fisher doing a good job of getting back on the track as we stay green, green, green. Taylor Hunter starting to spread his lead out. Willie Veach and Corey Babbitt taking over that third spot in the 13 as we got yellow, 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 yellow. Taylor Hunter says, follow me, guys. I'm going racing. Nah. It's still Taylor Hunter on the outside, the 13 of Corey Babbitt. Willie Veach not giving it up very easy as he comes down low on the inside. A new person in second place, Corey Babbitt. Everybody still chasing the number 3 of Taylor Hunter. Taylor won last night. We got one spun around on the turn number 2. Bring more time, push the pedal, and here we go. Well, one more time. Here we got it one more time as we are Mod Light racing. Taylor Hunter, Corey Babbitt. Here comes Willie Veach as he tries to get on the high side of Corey Babbitt. Underneath the flag stand one more time with 24 to go. Taylor Hunter. Corey Babbitt hanging on to that second spot in the Lucky 13 machine. Kevin Carl trying to get up in the mix in the 0 as Willie Veach closed the door. It's still Taylor Hunter, Corey Babbitt, Willie Veach, and Kevin Carl. Taylor Hunter still under the flag stand as we got a race for that fifth spot between Johnny Brown and Kyle Berry. As we got them spun around one more time. Whoa, back them up, back them up. Pedal, here we go, green flag one more time. See if we can get that checkered flag on the stick as we got the Taylor Hunter making his move down the back straightaway. Corey Babbitt trying to reel him in. Willie Veach hanging on to that third spot. Kevin Carl in the number 0. And Johnny Downtown Brown now in the mix, rounding off your top 5. Taylor Hunter, Corey Babbitt, Willie Veach still running 1, 2, and 3 as Kevin Carl sneaks under and takes that third spot away. Blaine Estes in the 27 going around sideways. And we stay green, green, green. Now there will be some lap traffic as Taylor Hunter catches up with the back of the pack. Taylor Hunter starting to spread his lead as we come under the flag stand with 18 more times around. Corey Babbitt falling back. Willie Veach trying to reel him in as Veach tries to go on the high side. Can't quite get it to bite up high. Babbitt hangs on to that second spot. Taylor Hunter underneath the flag stand, 17 more. Corey Babbitt fighting off everything he's got to hang on to that second spot. Here comes Willie Veach on the high side. Cannot quite get enough power to bring it out of turn 2. Taylor Hunter out on a Sunday afternoon drive. Babbitt still hanging on to that second spot. Got him piled around, spinning around on the back straightaway. Break it down, guys. As we go in green flag in the air one more time. IMC Mod Lights trying to fit it up. Here comes Willie Veach on the high side making a challenge. Taylor Hunter slams the door. Willie Veach got a little bit more power, it looks, in that 41 as he tries it on the high side. Taylor Hunter hanging down on the bottom. A cellar dweller down at the bottom of this pack. Taylor Hunter, he likes it down there riding right by the tires. Might be a little smoother. That car might work as he does a bounce across. Almost does like the Dukes of Hazzard as he jumps over one of the berms right here coming out of turn number 4. It's still Hunter, Veach, and Brown running 1, 2, 3. Yellow, yellow, yellow. One. Here we are green flag racing. Taylor Hunter still leading this pack. Joseph McIntyre trying the high side in that 44 machine. Johnny Downtown Brown in the B51. McIntyre has to slow down as he got a good run coming out of 2, and Willie Veach holding him up, still in that second spot. Johnny Brown taking it over in that 151 machine, B51 machine, and Veach takes it back over coming out of turn number 2. Taylor Hunter coming out of the flag stand with 10 more to go, 10 more times around. Johnny Brown comes under the flag stand. Willie Veach pulls him on the back straightaway. Willie Veach getting a good run this time. Brown coming under one more time at the flag stand. Willie Veach outruns him all the way until they get to turn 4. Meanwhile, Taylor Hunter up here trying to get it on to the Willie Veach in that second spot on that flag, on that round, with 8 more to go. Taylor Hunter out of turn 4 one more time, 7 more circles. Willie Veach, Johnny Brown, and Joseph McIntyre. Kyle Berry rounding out your top 5 in the 6X. It's still Hunter coming under the flag stand with 6 more times. Five to go, 5 more times around. Taylor Hunter out in front. Willie Veach, Johnny Brown. Going through some lap traffic. Taylor Hunter getting past the 192 machine. It's still Hunter, Willie Veach, and Johnny Brown. Joseph McIntyre almost getting into the back of the 192. That gives Kyle Berry a chance to catch up a little bit as we come under the flag stand with 1 lap to go, one more time around. Down the back straightaway, off into 3 out of 4. Taylor Hunter making one more chance. Here comes your checkered flag. And your winner in the number 3, Taylor Hunter. Johnny Brown hanging on to that 2nd spot. And Willie Veach in the 3rd spot. Right here, Johnny Brown said he couldn't stay with that young gun right here. Good job right here. You got your checkered flag last night, got one tonight. You're going to come home with a whole pocket full of dollars here. Your winner right here. Who do we thank for this car?
My mom, dad, my aunt and uncle here, and my brother. Everybody, that's about all that. Willie and Bad Boy Motorsports, all them help. Dawson Fisher and them. Thank all y'all fans coming out. It's been a long day. Nothing but yellows all day. That was a long race, and it was a little rough around the bottom, but I'm getting old, and I can feel it. It sucks, but thank all y'all. Thank little man Zane out here. He's my little homie out here that follows me around, so thank y'all.
That was so long you almost had a birthday, didn't you? Taylor Hunter, he is your winner. Congratulations. Green flag in the air. Here we go. 24 cars going around in a circle. Kenneth Jimerson out to an early lead. Calvin Tucker knocks him in the 2-2 as we got a dog pile in turn number 1. Lap number 1. Here we go. Dalton Faulkner trying to get his nose down. Calvin Tucker on the outside. Kenneth Jimerson in between all of them, hanging on to that 2nd spot now as we got us a new leader of lap number 1 of Calvin Tucker. It's Tucker, Jimerson, and Dalton Faulkner trying to hang on to that 3rd spot. It's the 113 of Justin McClellan. Takes it away. We are all bunched up. Brandon Moore in the 23 off in that mix at the front of this pack as we are all nose to tail and all behaving. Calvin Tucker taking that 83 as he gets a little jump coming out of turn 2, and he will stretch his lead. Kenneth Jimerson hanging on to that 2nd spot. Here comes the 23 of Brandon Moore. Calvin Tucker going underneath the flag stand. 25 more to go. Spreading them out left to right. Calvin Tucker still leading this parade. Underneath the flag stand, 24 more circles to go. Kenneth Jimerson as we got yellow, and a bunch of pile up over in turn, coming out of turn number 2. 25 more laps to go. Coming out of 4 green flags in the air. We are back factory stock racing. Yeah, one more time. Oh, dreaded. Calvin Tucker under the flag stand. Kenneth Jesserman, as we got to 77, turned around one more time. Turn number 3 out of 4. Green flag, here we go. Calvin Tucker under the flag stand, 23 more circles to go. Followed by Brandon Moore in the number 23C. Kenneth Jimerson and Dalton Faulkner. Olin Holder the 4th, rounding off your top 5 in that 127. Smoke coming out the back of the number 29 machine of Daniel Seals from Shepherd, Texas. He is putting fluid all over the track. One more time, factory stock racing. One more time, our dreaded yellow comes out. That's when our factory stocks. Staying green right here. 21T goes to the infield. Calvin Tucker still leading the parade. Out of turn number 2. Brandon Moore behind him. Kenneth Jimerson. As we got the 13 machine bobbing and weaving, but he stays green. Calvin Tucker. Brandon Moore. Down the back straightaway, coming up on a lap car. Calvin Tucker in the 83 machine. Oh, we got them all turned around right here. The number 11 of Kenneth Jimerson. Or green flag one more time. We are back. Factory stock racing. Nose to tail going through 1 and 2. Everybody looks good so far as we come down the back straightaway. Calvin Tucker coming out of 4 with 16 more laps to go. Calvin Tucker still down. Here comes Brandon Martin trying on that high side. We got yellow, yellow, yellow one more time. Out of turn 4, green flag in the air. We're back factory stock. One more chance to get this checkered flag on the stick. Calvin Tucker, Brandon Moore, Olin Holder, and Dalton Faulkner. Coming on the outside, Dalton Faulkner trying to take over that 3rd spot. Will not make it fit. Calvin Tucker hanging on to the lead. Olin Holder looking for a move to come on the low side. As we are running out of time, we are running out of patience. We coming hard and heavy, trying to get that checkered flag on the stick. Brandon Moore on the outside of Calvin Tucker. Calvin Tucker down low. Here comes a new leader, the 23C, taking over down the back straightaway. Brandon Moore. Brandon Moore under the flag stand, leading this lap with 12 more to go. Calvin Tucker, Olin Holder, and Dalton Faulkner. Calvin Tucker coming down low. Brandon Moore up high. Brandon Moore holds on to it. Dalton Faulkner starting to make his move as he comes up to that third spot. Brandon Moore still stretching it out down the back straightaway. Calvin Tucker might have used all those tires up. May not have any more traction on the 83 machine. Nine more laps to go. Brandon Moore in the 23C. Calvin Tucker, Olin Holder, and Dalton Faulkner. Brandon Moore starting to stretch his lead just a bit underneath the flag stand. Everybody's challenging for that second spot. Calvin Tucker. Here comes Olin Holder down low. Cannot got enough power to pull up beside him. Calvin Tucker hanging on to that second spot as the 23C. Still starting to stretch his lead, Brandon Moore. Brandon Moore starting to drive away in that 23C machine as he goes under the flag stand with 6 more times, 6 more circles. Calvin Tucker, Olin Holder, and Dalton Faulkner. Brandon Moore out in front. Got that 23 machine. Once he got that clean air, he's got 5 more to go. 3 to go, 3 going into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, we're going to come out. Everybody looks like they are all right. Brandon Moore, 4 more circles, 4 more times around. Brandon Moore got that clean air, and he is flying as he goes around this track now underneath the flag stand 3 more times around. It's Brandon Moore, Calvin Tucker, Olin Holder, and Dalton Faulkner. Two to go, 2 more times around the 23 of Brandon Moore. White flag is out. 1 more circle around for the 23C. Brandon Moore trying to bring it to the house. Calvin Tucker hanging on to that second spot. Out of turn 4, checkered flag in the air, your winner, Brandon Moore, followed by Calvin Tucker and Olin Holder. As Brandon Moore does a little donut over in turn number 4. Everybody that's leaving, come down the stairs, be real careful. We've got a wet The stairs are wet. Y'all be careful coming down. But your winner in the number 23, Brandon Moore. Brandon. Right here, got him a checkered flag on a stick. Drives a 23C, Brandon Moore. Congratulations, buddy. Hey, heck of a run right here. Get out of the car. You did a heck of a good job. Once you got some clean air, man, it come alive. You get the checkered flag, you get the big trophy, you get the big check. Who do we thank for this thing?
I tell you, as many years as I've been racing, and I tell you, I want to thank, number one, the man upstairs. Number two, my wife, my kids, my dad, my brother that helps me day in, day out. Holy moly for building one hell of a chassis. S&B Towing, that, you know, anytime you need a tow, if you're in the Magnolia area, give them a call. They'll come get you. I tell you, I switched over to a crate motor 4 races ago, and that's probably the best thing I ever did. That is one bad motor in that car. Let's see, I got Magnolia Hardware, JCI Construction, JT and Alicia Garland. JT, I let him drive this thing sometimes, and I don't know what the man knows, but he knows how to set these cars up because he has got that set on kill. So I want to appreciate all you fans for sticking out with us. I know it ran a little longer than probably we wanted to, but God bless y'all for staying with us. Thank y'all.
Brandon Moore, that's his name. Hey, we definitely appreciate everybody coming out here with the Halloween Havoc.